All right, how'd you do? Here's my solution for the looping exercise. And I have a counter that I called ID. I like to name my variables as they represent. And started accounting at 1 because, again, I don't want to display zeros to the users. Programmers, we start counting at zeros, but when you're displaying this to a person, not so good. Then I have my outer loop that's counting my teams. Now, instead of going 0 to team less than 5, I decided to take a slightly different approach and start my initializing at 1. So I didn't have to display anything. I didn't have to do any math. I didn't have to add anything up and make an extra variable. And then team less than or equal to 5 will stop when it gets to that last element. So I'm actually taking advantage of that condition that says, hey, is it still less than or equal to 5? I want to use that too. The inner loop is very similar. Person equals 1, person less than or 4, increment the person, and then I print it out as team plus the value of team, person plus the value of person, and then ID gets printed as well. So the first time through it's 1. Then for every person and team combination, I just increment the ID so that the next time I'm ready for the next value. When I run, I get team 1 person 1 is ID 1. Team 1 person 2 is ID 2. When it gets up to the second team, it's now 5. You could say, you could do this with the multiplication and addition and whatever you want, but I chose to do it this way, slightly different, and frankly, as simple as I could to get all the way up to team 5, person 4, the ID is 20. But the mechanics of that nested loop are still the same. How'd you do? Did you have any differences? Did you see anything you'd change? Do you have any suggestions for me? Because there's always different ways to solve problems like this as they grow in complexity, and I'd love to hear your thoughts. Put them in the comments below if you will. Talk to you soon when we come back with the next topic. Bye.